All right, folks, welcome back to the HOR. I am joined now by my son, Max, and like I said earlier, the oldest 21-year-old since LeBron James, Mr. Reese Townsend. Dude, your dude's old. You're not 21.
He's supposed
Yeah,
to be
I'll
21?
just
Yeah.
retcon that
Yeah,
quickly.
you look like you've been
I,
smoking cigarettes and drinking whiskey for the past 30 years.
all right. So, folks, as we talked about the first segment, we owe a shot here, Scotty.
Oh yeah.
Make it two.
This is gonna go so well.
Oh my God.
Totally spit up. uh, what we're doing, we're taking a shot every time the leader.
What happens when it goes to commercial?
We're fucked because when it comes back, we're gonna do shots.
I think those should just every time they cross the start finish line on TV.
I'll agree with that because right now we're on pace to do 140 shots in like 70
No,
minutes.
that's only 68 shots.
How?
But,
Well,
but we're
yeah,
gonna do them in like a half hour.
exactly. So it's like doing 140 in an hour.
I don't know how that math works, but I'll
Why don't
just
you just
agree.
pop open a bottle of Jim Beam, down it real quickly, and call it good?
I'm just gonna put the IV in and then just pour liquor into the IV.
Like, how about I give a Haskar update on who's leading?
Yeah, give us a stat update.
Live.
Like,
Southern Comfort's running away with this.
so,
They got 170 points. Silent Witness is second with 152. Then Antichrist Racing 147.
okay.
Lee Best 139. Tied
Okay.
with Kostoff was 139, and then Townsend with 125.
Oh, Soko's got a real knack for having exactly a number of points equal to the number of words they have in a role play.
No, that's like
I'm like 4 Sokos behind in this race.
that's like a third of a SoCo right there. That's like a third of a SoCo.
And the fact is, nobody's gonna ever hear that horror where the Sokos came about.
Oh,
Really? Oh,
It's literally gonna take me a couple hours to piece it all together. There's so many parts where I start and stop. It's gonna take a little while to edit.
do you want to give a quick rehash on what a SoCo is?
Oh, I'm sure it'll come out in a little bit. But
I'm sure everyone's picked up on it by now. That's important.
Yeah, if you haven't, you were on the show. You weren't on the show, and I'm sure you're going to hear it by other people that were on the show talking about it or whatnot. So it'll come about. All right. Tonight's obviously all about touching base with everybody over the holiday weekend, giving Scotty what his little NASCAR themed show throughout the night, contract obligation. Scotty Wood's got a big announcement later, and then at some point here, either this segment or next, I'll go over the details for the game changer idea, which Max and Scotty would know, and the dude in the middle does it, Townsend.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I-
a 21-year-old.
21 year the fucking Nazi zombie, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I will say this, we can tease the fuck out of Max. What was your initial thoughts when you heard the idea?
I was pretty
Doing it-
sure that I was pretty sure this is going to be the end of How.
It could be. It could be.
I'm pretty sure that after the game changer happens, half the roster will just disappear.
The half that's involved in it.
Yeah, it'll just be gone. People will be like, whatever happened to them?
Everybody that helps out with the game changer probably is. We're going to spend so much time on this that we're going to be either completely fried and burnt out and laying in a curve.
Okay.
Thumbs,
What we got here? We're back.
or we're going to be. They're going to make statues of us. There's going to be like.
You
When
fed
like
him
you guys
statues.
are ever on like a highway in the U.S. There's always like highways like the next mile is donated to blah blah blah. There's going to be
Oh,
miles.
who just blew up?
99 Edwards.
Oh, wow.
There's going
Drink.
to be monuments made out of us. There's going to be highways named after us. There's going to be TV shows named after us.
Speaking
Or,
of which, there's a
or
highway.
we'll just be on the back of milk cartons because we're all going to just die.
Speaking of which, there's a highway out here that's looking to be adopted, and it's a little stretch of highway that no one goes on. I was thinking of adopting it and making it the Howe Memorial Highway.
There's a bunch of homeless people and random rape. We like sexual acts taking place there. Speaking of sexual acts, before we go any further, has anybody seen this movie Compliance and what it's about?
Yes,
No.
I know it. I've seen it.
no.
Holy fuck! So I looked
You know,
up.
it's based on
I
a
looked
true
up
story.
the true story. The true
Drink.
story is worse than the movie.
Yep, it's
Ugh.
crazy. And
Yeah.
there was actually an experiment done in like the 50s. It was very similar, where they caused you to kill somebody.
The fact that it happened at Mickey D's like recently, and they did it to like 40 people, just blows my mind.
You know, it's that the manager sued McDonald's for not being properly prepared and won.
Yeah, I know that was gay. He
That's
got
ridiculous.
and then the other dude got the prison sentence.
Yeah, and the guy that actually did it didn't get in trouble.
No, nothing.
That's
Anybody that
ridiculous.
doesn't know what we're talking about, you guys need
I need to go find this movie now.
this
It is,
movie.
it'll fuck with your head, dude. It'll fuck with
It's
your head.
totally disturbing.
That's awesome.
And the fact that it's true, like someone's going, "Okay, officer, no problem." I mean, it's like holy fuck. Like I could just make a phone call right now and weird shit can happen. But yeah, I highly advise everybody at least looking up the news, the story that goes along with the movie Compliance, and you actually give it a watch. It's very, I don't cringe easy, but just note with kids now and everything, it kind of is like, oh god, that could really happen to
And
me.
it's not like violence. It's just like very like it just makes you despair for the human race.
Yeah, it's a mind fuck, is what it is. It's almost as mind fucky as that the Wachowski brothers, aka brother and sister team. Now, why they do that? But anyway, their new movie that's coming up. Something.
Drink.
Fuck.
Pit stops.
We're getting off track, like literally.
I figured, yeah, that'll happen during some Hoskar talk. Cause, I mean, pit stops right now are not that exciting.
Turning left for 3 hours is not exciting at all, Scotty.
The majority of the races are, and Hamlin wins it off pit road. Truex, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Keselowski.
See how eager he's been for this show, Max?
I can feel my skin getting whiter and my neck getting redder.
You've seen my like weekly posts about the
Yeah,
race.
they've been good. I wish you had done it for every week.
I try and do it for as many weeks as I can.
You guys want to do fantasy football? We can do a draft tomorrow. No one's got to work.
Yeah,
I gotta work.
I don't.
What time you got to work, guys?
I work good old holiday hours. I work from 5 in the morning till 4 o'clock at night.
Ooh,
Hey, I'm getting paid for tomorrow, and I don't even have to be there.
me too. Me too.
It's a beautiful thing.
I know.
Townsend doesn't work, so he can't even join this conversation.
I mean,
When
I used to get
when
the-
a 21-year-old looks like that, no one wants to hire you.
Who do you put down for references, Townsend? Do you put like Nate and your little cat that you guys share? I'm gonna drink myself for that one. That was a good one. Pat myself on the back.
the cat really says I'm good at
The cat
Thanks.
says I'm good at smoking weed.
Might not get a job if you got to pass the piss test. Did you see the NFL player that went in?
They didn't do that much over here, man. The piss testing.
Well, nobody would be hired. Your economy would just go to
Fall
shit.
apart.
So you guys, it was the baseball player. He went in for a drug test, and he used a fucking cow's urine. I think it was. He used an animal's urine.
What?
He
How
walked
do you
in
think
with
you're gonna
it.
get away with that?
I don't know. The dude held it up, and the first thing he does, the doctor's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Is it gonna fuck up your recording if we press join instead of you calling us?
No, you're supposed to do that.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
it's,
recording, Mike, so that's why you should have just hit that the first time.
Okay.
But hey, welcome to the middle of the segment, though.
it only took him about 10 minutes to figure it out.
Well, you used to not be able to join, so I didn't know if we were recording already.
Did you know that Reese's poser is supposed to be 21 years old?
Dude, if you guys read the role plays, you would know that.
He's
I
the
just
bad guy
assumed
from
that he's-
Indiana
I
Jones.
just-
He opened up that box, and now he looks like that.
Townsend's
Dude,
got
I never caught that he was 21 years old.
Townsend's got that little painting in his room that he keeps walking by, keeps looking at it. You know, he's just fucked. But I
Dorian Gray is very
Yeah.
clever.
Dale Jr.
Did you guys see this horse shit that just went up on Eric retweeted it from eWrestler.net?
No.
and he's
Promoting
taking it back
himself?
down now. Once I explained to him what it was out there, it's just NEWA or something, and it's a subscription fed. Like
Really?
it's not it's half the it's not even half of HOW, and they charge you a fee if you want to be a premium member.
Okay.
Do you have a
Nice.
link to it?
Does premium member come with hand jobs? Because if it does,
Yeah.
we can get Scotty laid.
Hey, fuck you.
I'll paste the address into
If you
the
guys
chat.
want to hear Scotty would get laid. Oh, by the way, Mike knows about the Game Changer, so yet another person in the chat that knows about it, and Townsend doesn't.
If you smiled every once in a while, Townsend, you might actually get to hear these things.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Those were all smile. Oh, Lee doesn't smile, but he came up with the idea. Everyone else is smiling.
Townsend just like wants to take a shit on everyone.
If I hold it upside down, you're smiling. You're just upside
wanna-
down.
I want
I'm
to
gonna
see.
make a
I want to see what your face looks like when like the cat like pisses on your pillow.
I'm gonna make a Reese Townsend "I Gotta Rock" T-shirt, like from Charlie Brown.
Oh,
It's
God.
different.
So Mike, we this is a NASCAR.
And drink.
Every time the leader does a lap.
All right, you have to keep me in the loop because I'm not watching. In the loop.
Are you drinking?
Oh, boom! You're so creative,
Yes, sir.
Mike.
Okay, yeah, I'm calling out drinks like a whore, but I'm gonna be every about 30
Mike,
seconds.
how does it feel to have like
Oh,
all
wreck. Big
bags-
wreck. Jimmy Johnson in the wall.
Oh, thank God I didn't start him.
And I can't see who he hit. Ryan
And
Newman.
another car with 4 wheels, and they all turned left.
By the way, Townsend's poser at 25 is in the chat.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
Like
if I
Bess?
I don't think everybody should click that while we're recording. By the way.
Oh yeah, that does look like his grandfather.
All I can think of every time I look at it.
Jimmy and yeah, Ryan Newman involved.
Sweet. None of my guys. Now we get a caution flag. Now we can actually probably take a drink every minute.
I know. We just start doing this, and they're like, "Oh, okay, caution, caution, caution."
We're not doing this come any short tracks, by the way.
Bristol and Martinsville, just
Like fucking
15-second drinks.
Oh, fuck that. All right, so Mike, I've been asking people what their reaction was to the Game Changer details, but you can't give away what it is because we're gonna do
Okay.
that segment. So, what was your thoughts when I first told you about the idea?
I think it's the latest tonight me and you have ever talked on the phone. I was exhausted, but I was still pretty fucking stoked about it. I came into the house rambling like a madman. My girlfriend had no idea what I was talking about at all because I think I probably skipped half the details. But it's
You told.
I told the one person I was allowed to tell because for
Yeah.
reasons that become apparent later.
Yeah.
Um,
And I did have to I had to tell my sons because I felt bad, and America needed someone to talk to. Have you guys been talking to each other about it at all?
Ooh, Sam Hornish involved.
I've stayed off of Skype all week just to make sure.
Yeah, that's
I
someone's tired. now.
talked to America about it.
America's pretty amped up.
No one has ever done anything like it ever. So it's
This
pretty cool.
is yeah, no Fed will probably ever.
And this
No,
idea,
even if they wanted to, they really couldn't. Nobody has the ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Like I said,
Or the dedication to do something
it's
like
going to
this.
kill Hal. Everyone's just going to vanish. It's going to be over.
we're
It'll
all
be
gonna
how it goes out.
everybody that helps
Oh.
out will probably die.
I think it was
Um,
Jimmy Johnson's fault.
Fuck you, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson.
He was on the inside of the two cars, and he just sort of like, I don't know if he got up. He just like turned right, and he just got spun right in front of the
You're
two.
a terrible play-by-play guy. You're supposed to be giving us exact details.
You got Johnson on the
He's
inside,
the
Allmendinger, not
In
Allmendinger.
front of another car and they hit each other. I need.
Allmendinger on the middle.
Tell them about the fucking dude that just fell out of the car and got ran over. And
That didn't happen.
Kozlowski's still throwing his panties outside his window.
Ambrose just dodged it.
Did you guys see that dude was actually like in the middle of a race and he takes his water bottle and throws it out the window going 200 miles an hour. He's like, what?
That's
he's like,
normal, though.
he's like, what? Now he's gonna get a littering ticket. It's great. So fucking gay.
Atlanta police are pulling up.
Oh, Carl Edwards, you're not going to be in the thing. All right, so next segment, we'll give the exact details of Game Changer. We'll get Townsend's reaction live. Want to give you guys a quick update while the whole Scar race goes to commercial is posers and everything. Eric is getting ready. I shot him some cake. He refused to use the prison yard that I got. Anybody that's seen the prison yard scenes? Everybody's seen. Everybody in the
Paid for that.
Did he refuse because you got him from Splinter?
No, I bought that fucker.
So why is he refusing it?
Because he refused to do a trade. So I've been paying him like 32 or 40 bucks a pop just to do the next 4 or 5 posers at once. So I paid him ahead, and he went and bought it himself. So he did buy it.
Oh, so he's going to use it, but
He's going to use it.
So he bought it twice.
Yeah. So
Well,
I pretty much bought it twice. So I'm pissed. And Splinter didn't have it anywhere.
Ugh.
Yeah. So anyway, but I think it's going to be worth it anyway because he is going to use it, and we're going to get scenes out of it. And this Judge Dredd movie looks gay. I don't care what you say, Townsend.
The original Judge movie was gay. I can't imagine the remake's going to be.
Yeah,
any
but
better.
it was so fucking bad. It was good.
Well, yeah, it's like Demolition Man. Demolition Man's fantastic, but
Oh,
it's
it's
not.
great.
And they shouldn't remake it and try to do it serious.
When he's cussing at the seashells to wipe his ass just to get tickets.
What the fuck is it with Rob Schneider in Sylvester Stallone movies? I didn't realize it till we watched like a marathon of terrible Stallone movies, and he's in all of them.
Robert Schneider's in a lot of movies. You just don't realize he's there.
Yeah, it's just you see what he calls his house. It's the house that Sandler built. It's like every Sandler movie.
So it's like Steve Buscemi's in a fuck ton of movies randomly too.
Dude, it's when you get to the money where you got that much money, like with Sandler.
How is Sam Morris still in the top 10?
God, I keep forgetting Scotty's doing a NASCAR show tonight. You just randomly come up with these.
I'm just gonna pop in with random facts.
That's fine, dude. This is your whole
Yeah.
your Scar. This is you tonight, buddy. Pal. All I know is you're not gonna give a one fucking update while I'm doing my game changer details.
No. You just gotta wait till the race is over.
What? How many laps we got left?
What? I don't know now. They haven't fucking shown lap count in like forever.
Take every time you see Danica Patrick, you gotta drink.
I can do that.
I make the sounds that you made when I told you about the game changer. Oh!
It's not what I did.
Yeah,
I don't think-
It's
I-
maybe what I mentally did.
I got a text message saying Scotty Wood just had an orgasm. So
I can
Yeah,
believe
that's
that.
legit. I'm like, Scotty would just nutted at the lesbian bar.
I was at TD Homers.
What were
you're
you?
aware?
Sports bar, TD Homers.
Which
You're
is
Spartini Homers.
Yeah, it's
what's that TD stand for?
a touchdown.
No, it doesn't. It's not a. It's a sports bar. Does everywhere wear flannel, short sleeves, and
No,
have their
no.
hair short?
No.
You
They
said
wear dungarees.
Hate you. So much.
Dungarees. Next
That's
HOW sponsor, Mike, make it happen.
All
got
right.
some Oshkosh Bagoshes rocking.
Oh God, we need
You know-
some poser to have the jeans. Everybody's wearing jeans. Somebody's got to roll their jeans.
I'm
I don't know how you can do it in poser because that's kind of tough, but I need some jeans rolled.
sure you can find rolled jeans.
Oh, speaking of poser, Max, I bought a prop for you specifically for Rumble the Rock to use with your poser.
Really?
Yes, I will. You know what? I'll show everybody now what it is. While we watch slow-mo replays of the most exciting thing in NASCAR, watching people potentially die.
When do they make the left turn? Let me know when they're going to make the left turn.
Do you want to drink for every left turn, Mike?
Bro, fuck
Well, it's
that.
just one progressive left turn, isn't it? You just drink
Yeah, so
once.
I drink
and then
once.
six
No,
days
That's-
over.
no. There's 4 of them.
once.
I just call it like a long turn.
Jimmy
It's all the
Johnson's
same.
in the garage. What a shame.
All right, guys, check those out. That's for Max at Rumble the Rock.
I
Max,
really hope.
You got to make sure that you're in the top 6 so you can use this. Because I
Dude,
will.
I was
you
already
have to
dreaming of
sneak-
like.
you have to sneak this prop into the solitary confinement. How you do that is totally your call.
One of the things when I was
Don't
like,
put
I
it
gotta
in
be
your
in
anus,
so.
the guards beat you up.
I don't think you want to put the anus.
There will be searches.
Scotty would be.
How? How do you get that in?
I can't wait
What
to
is
see
the
it.
greatest thing ever?
You ask him, only way you bring that in with you.
What the fuck?
I can probably sneak that under my skin.
Jesus.
Holy
That is the least necessary thing I've ever seen.
I was going to make Max make a shiv out of his teeth, but this is great.
I saw that. I'm like, that's Max Kale, Rumble with the Rock.
I will accept bribes.
There's
I
no
like
way.
the rotating blade.
Yeah, you might need a little help getting that in, but
We'll get it done.
I
Don't worry.
usually advise not going up the ass route like Mike
And
did.
drink.
That would be a pretty bad hemorrhoid.
Yes.
And they're gonna go to commercial again.
What the fuck, dude? I haven't seen a lap in like an hour.
I know. Ugh.
Now I see random black people posing naked on my screen. What the fuck is this?
What?
What?
SDN.
Oh, I don't
I
have
immediately
that.
looked at the Skype window, assuming Max.
Yeah.
Because if something like that's gonna come my way on Skype, it's from Max.
Or
Well, you know.
Holcomb, but
So Max, what do you think about the prop?
It's dismembered durable.
Yeah, I think if anybody would use it in HOW, I think it would be Max Kale. But I definitely want to have someone have at least use it. Maybe you put that in the prison yard.
oh fuck.
Saw blade on a pole match, because everything's done on a pole.
I don't know, that whoever came up with that was just bored. But the prop, I will throw it up on the site, on the forums, or if somebody wants to right now.
No. Well, you should put it up for auction. Anyone who wins the auction gets to have it in their match.
Ooh. And the funds go towards Gamechanger.
And funds go towards Gamechanger.
Nice.
I'm down with
And
that.
you need to call the weapon the match changer. Give whoever ends up with it like a 0.1
Dude, so
advantage
much-
because
And whoever gets that needs to use it all the way to War Games. Man,
who will be left?
What's your jobber
You'd
fleet
have to
blade?
make the solitary confinement match a get your arm back off.
Sew it back on.
you just book whoever has it, like against Bishop Steele's right leg, next week's left leg, right arm, left arm.
Bishop
That's
Steele
sweet.
returns HOW. One
This
match
match is a
only.
draw by split decision.
Yeah,
Oh,
Can you believe what we just saw, Benny?
you're reaching now, son.
Suspend him for blading.
let's cut. Let's
CM
cut
Punk.
to a different segment.
Oh, this is gonna go all night.
Can't break the chain now.
Oh.
Oh,
All right, Scotty, what I think we're about 5 Silcos behind. Drink,
Okay.
which comes out to about 400 seconds.
Yeah.
No, but Mike, by the way, no one will probably ever hear that horror. Where I came up with Silcos and it ran with it, but because there's so much technical difficulties on the bottom line show that there's like literally 7 parts that are like 20 seconds apiece, and I need to cut it all together.
but-
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that. I started doing the Stokos thing on Twitter before it ever even could have gone up, and I'm wondering why
I did-
fuck
I
no
did.
one knew what I was talking about.
I did. I did.
Yeah,
too.
I'm glad I caught at least one segment.
Ah,
I think I need to buy an Econoline van before they're out of production.
a what?
An Econoline van.
What the fuck is that?
The
Big
Econoline.
Great fans.
The big great vans. Yeah.
Oh.
They're being discontinued. So I need to
Make
buy them
sure
all.
they're actually being discontinued. I'm not even joking. I spent like $300 on Slim Jims when there was a huge rumor going around that Slim Jims were like the factory was going out of business. There was only one left. I'm sure they started it. I bought like $300 worth of Slim Jims and they still fucking make them.
No, they Ford announced it's discontinuing them.
Oh, can something happen to some of the drivers in Soko's?
Yeah, let's take a break, Scotty. All right, Scotty was recording, by the way, so if Mike, you get booted, that's why.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're gonna take a break.
Hey, Mike, no matter
Or, I
what
guess
we
not.
say, dude, you're going to have like 40 guys on your balls. Dude, how's it feel to have like LPW and those guys just like sucking your cock and putting a finger up your ass at the same time?
Are we on the air?
No.
Oh
of
yeah,
course
yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's
Way to
like
go, Scotty.
no, it's like being not an HOW again. It's like what it was like when Halcom was still taking my temperature with his face.
Hey, you know what? It's good exposure. I am disappointed by Mr. Chance Von Crank though.
Yeah.
He had a big. I had him pegged to be in the best alliance. No jokes. But
Has he no
Man.
far?
I
He's no
had
show so
some
far.
I didn't realize he was who he was, but me and him actually, he ran a division in Dream, and me and him had a. Maybe he doesn't remember because he always talks very warmly towards me, but I fucking hated that guy in Dream.
maybe he found that out.
Maybe
And
yeah.
Scooter, how
Yeah.
the fuck is Cool Reality only gonna get one role play up, dickhead?
We posted 2.
Yeah, but one ain't gonna count. Did you guys get one? Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
I
You got
posted
one
it
up
before.
outside the 24 hours?
Fuck yeah, I did. Go
'Cause
check the times.
Cancer was like, there's no way. George's like, there's no way. I totally fucked up. I go, how you fucking up in your own arena?
Huh? No, I posted one last night. I posted it 22 hours and 58 minutes ago.
Hey, 59 minutes ago, according to screen.
59 minutes now ago. I posted it well before the
Fucking Mike went there
midnight
quick.
on my time.
Motherfucker was checking that shit.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
already
yeah.
on the main page.
No. I knew that because I knew that Perfectly Marvelous is the ones that are only getting one up. Because I posted it before midnight, and like 5 minutes before midnight. Or something, or I don't know. And I'm like, I went back and checked, and nothing from Mario or Paris. And
Wait, hold on. It's 11 EST now, so it's what? It's 10 o'clock there.
About 5 till, yeah.
Oh, it's close. I think
I know it's close, but it's before.
it's really close.
Yeah, I posted it like just before I needed to.
I can see the exact times in the back, so it's no big deal.
Yeah. It's
All right, let's
22
take a
hours and
break.
59 minutes ago. It's
Now that we
10:59
know
now.
Mike's getting his record clean by all the best studio affiliates. We'll talk about True. Let's do this before we go to break. True had their launch. Defiance had War Games. LP.
Drink.
Don't even talk about that. Don't even
Yeah,
talk about
let's. Did anybody check it out?
Nope.
It was
that. No.
shorter.
No,
It was
no, no.
shorter than all the role. It was shorter than anyone's role play for our War Games, but I digress.
The whole show?
The match, yeah.
I skimmed it like Carrie would shake her head at me. Skimmed it.
It was
Drink.
44 to go, man. They went as soon as we started this fucking drinking game. They started all these fucking questions.
What are we drinking at anyway right now? I
Every
have no
lap
idea.
at Atlanta.
Every lap the leader does at the NASCAR race.
So it's about every 30 seconds when they're green.
Yeah, we're doing a shot every 30 seconds. It's supposed to be like 75 shots in 30 minutes.
It's the 20th Century Club.
And
Yeah.
then they killed it with cautions.
Yeah. it was
So
pretty-
we'll probably get about 50 in 20 minutes. Drink.
all right. Well,
Another beer.
all right. We're gonna
Take
stay
a break.
live while it's actually running. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, son. Wipe that juice off your forehead.
I can't believe they had a War Games. That's ridiculous. I was so.
Oh, wait, they had a War Games match to start their Fed off.
No, the Defiance had a War Games match.
Oh, fuck them. Drink.
This is going new fast now. Too fast, I meant to say.
Yeah. Redneck drinking games. Hashtag that.
Redneck. You're like in Bristol, Connecticut.
Close,
The
close.
thing's redneck possible.
I'm actually even more outskirts of Bristol.
Townsend, are you smoking every time we cross the line?
Probably more often, but yeah.
You can't be taking that many hits.
Townsend, what's your best guess on what the game changer is?
Drink.
I don't know, man. Honestly, got no
You
idea.
think I got up my sleeve. What else could I have up my sleeve?
If I knew that, I'd be running a Fed.
I think Eric wants in on here.
I'd bring him back when we do. I brought him in when we do Game Changer talk.
All right. He's been hitting me up all day trying to find out what this shit is. I was like, no, people like you are the reason that I don't know things usually.
Oh, come on! I want to hear a guess from Townsend at least. And
I
drink.
don't know, man. Honestly, don't have a clue.
Mike, before you found out, what were your guesses? Without giving anything away.
Oh, I honestly had no idea. The best guess I had was that we were what I joked with you about on the phone about how we were going to hire guys out,
Oh, okay.
like the step above poser.
That would have been cool.
What?
Well, there's a local fed here, or Chicago, Windy City Wrestling. You
Drink.
have guys to do live action matches. But there's no way.
Oh, I need a beer.
Because there's no fucking way that anybody could ever replicate Max KO.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of the Game Changer,
Yes.
when it is announced, I will reveal something I found out, and I will probably do to amuse myself.
God.
Oh
Does
shit.
it involve the prop I just gave you?
It could now that I've seen it. It could now that I've seen it.
I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna change my mind on this then.
Oh, it's greatness. One thing I do know that is
Drink. I think we missed one.
no, I just did. The backlash. I guarantee anybody that's not HOW is gonna fucking destroy this idea. I think.
Wait, they're going to shit all over it because they're
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of shitting on. There's going to be a small group of people who think they'll be like, holy fuck, that's awesome. But then
Drink.
it. And then I think everybody that's an HOW is going to fucking nut when they hear it.
You know what? It's just gonna be jealousy. That ugly, ugly jealousy.
There's going to
yeah.
be one or two people, I think, even in HOW, who will shit on and be like, I don't see what the big deal is because they're gay. I'm not aiming that at anybody in particular. It's just the odds are good. At least one or two people.
Wait, there's a NASCAR dude's name, and his name's Speed, and he's in last place.
Scott
He
Speed.
used to be in Formula 1, but he was absolute shit.
So come over to America and, you
Dude,
know.
I was
Drink.
watching Olympics and I saw my next wrestler's name. It was amazing. There was a guy who was a rower. His name was Mustafa Mansour. Is that not the greatest name ever? Mustafa Mansour.
What the fuck? Dale Jr. cracking the top 10 in ninth right now.
There is an actual person called Staff Sergeant Max Fightmaster. I think he wins
Which
out.
is bad for you. Which is bad for you, Lee.
Why?
Because I'm gaining more points on you then.
I don't care.
Actually, right now I'm only.
Dude, I'm in first place in baseball. High Octane Baseball is in first place to win $1,600. And we had our fantasy football draft today. Me, Mario, and a couple other people. I could do a whole segment on that, but safe to say we did have a good draft. If you guys want to do a fantasy draft tomorrow night, I'm down for football. We could award something to the winner. But it'd have to be tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd probably be up
Definitely
for
tonight.
that.
You think
Or
you
we
can
could
do
set it up
that
for
and
later
the
in the
show?
week. What's that?
You think you can do that and the show?
Well, without the having to work tomorrow, I could probably get most of it set up during the day. So
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
not a big deal.
Manly power. That's amazing.
I sent
All right,
Max a
drink.
list of the manliest names in the world.
I have been forgetting already.
No, host guard douchebag.
Hey, I'm 10 points up on you tonight right now.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Woo!
It's like we're going to commercial.
Alright.
All right,
Wow.
folks.
Batman,
right
Vince
back.
the Power.
And when we come back, we're definitely doing Game Changer. And then we'll do that segment. Then you can get your little finish in, Scotty, and then we'll bring people. So, all right, let's take a quick break, folks. When we come back, Game Changer.